Hey everyone, it's been quite a week in the IQ ecosystem. A lot has happened, and we're going to dive right in. We've got some big partnership news and some really cool tech to unpack.
It has been a busy week, that's for sure. And exciting, too. Lots of momentum building.
Definitely. Okay, so first up, the big news, right?
Hmm.
Leica AI. They're integrating with IQ GPT. I mean, how cool is that?
It's huge. Really exciting to see what they do with it. Leica's got this amazing AI platform, and now it'll be powered by IQ GPT.
Yeah. And for our listeners who are thinking, okay, but what does that actually mean for me?
Right, good point. So think about it like this. Imagine you're looking at an NFT. You want to buy it, but you want to be sure it's legit, right? Well, now, with this integration, Leica's platform can analyze that token contract in real time. Boom, you know it's authentic. No more worrying about scams.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I mean, that alone is incredible, but there's more, right?
Oh, yeah, way more. This isn't just about NFTs. Think about DeFi research. Leica can now analyze risk profiles of different protocols, really dig deep. And phishing detection, too. So much safer.
So it's like this whole layer of security and transparency is being added to the blockchain.
Exactly. And it really highlights this trend we're seeing, of AI and blockchain just coming together. Super powerful combination.
And, speaking of things coming together, this whole integration thing made me think about IQ's Glossary of the Week thread.
Oh, yeah, this week was DPoS.
Delegated proof of stake. It's a mouthful. So for those of us who don't speak fluent blockchain, can you break DPoS down for us? Like, what is it?
Sure. Think of it like instead of everyone voting on every single thing, you elect people to represent you, and they make decisions. It's kind of like that. So in DPoS, network users, they vote for delegates. These delegates, they're the ones validating blocks on the blockchain. It's all about efficiency,
So more efficient than the traditional proof of stake.
Yeah, exactly. Faster transactions, easier to scale. It's a really interesting approach.
It does sound interesting.
Hmm.
But are there any downsides?
Yeah.
Anything to be wary of?
Well, there's always the question of centralization. If a small group of delegates get too much power, that could be a problem. It's a trade-off,
Yeah.
Efficiency versus making sure things stay decentralized.
Food for thought for sure. But hey, let's talk about something a little more fun. That IQ Thread contest we mentioned, it's officially wrapped up. Over 100 entries, can you believe it?
Wow, that's fantastic. So many people participated. Really shows the passion in this community.
I know, right? And the judges, they've got their work cut out for them.
They do. Some really insightful threads out there.
I was looking through them. Really impressive stuff. Can't wait to see who wins.
It'll be interesting, for sure. And while we're waiting for those winners, there's actually a couple other things coming up that I think our listeners would be interested in.
Oh, yeah. Lay it on me. Events, new projects, what's going on?
Well, first up, we've got Andy Cho. He's the COO of IQ.
Right.
And he's going to be speaking at DevCon 2024 in Thailand.
Oh, nice. Thailand. That's a good conference to be at. Lucky guy. So what's he talking about?
It's a panel discussion. Dawn of AI agents. The role of AI agents in the Web3 ecosystem.
AI agents. That's a hot topic right now. So just for anyone who might not be totally up to speed, AI agents, they're like, what? Little robots running around on the blockchain?
No, not quite. They're more like programs, autonomous programs that can interact with the blockchain, like on your behalf.
Oh, okay. So they can like make trades, manage my portfolio, stuff like that.
Exactly. And even more. Research, give you insights. It's all about making things easier, more efficient.
The future is now.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, so I'm definitely checking out that panel discussion. What was the other thing you mentioned?
Oh, right. So Snow.
From IQ.
Yeah, she's going to be doing an AMA with Prasagar.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I love those AMAs.
Yeah,
Always so much good info packed in.
Yeah.
So what's she going to be talking about?
The IQ.wiki blockchain encyclopedia.
The wiki. That thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've used it so many times for research. It's such a great resource.
It's the best. And it's constantly evolving,
Yeah.
Snow's going to be talking about that, about AI agents, and about Layer 1 scalability.
Layer 1 scalability.
Yeah.
That's about making transactions faster on the blockchain, right?
Yep, making things more efficient so it can handle all the growth.
Yeah.
Super important topic.
It is. It's like the foundation of everything.
Exactly.
So a lot of good stuff coming up. It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. It really is. And, before we let everyone go, we should probably remind them where they can stay up to date on all things IQ, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So first off, if you haven't already, subscribe to The Deep Dive.
Yes, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be here every week with a new deep dive.
Then definitely follow IQ on X.com.
Yeah, X.com is the best way to keep up with everything that's happening, all the announcements, all the latest news. You don't want to miss out.
You really don't. Things are moving fast.
That's for sure. Okay, so I think that about wraps it up for this week's deep dive.
It does. It's been a pleasure chatting with you.
Likewise, always a good time. And for all our listeners out there, before you go, I want to leave you with something to think about.
Ooh, I like this. Hit us with that final thought.
Well, we've been talking a lot about AI today, right? And how it's changing the world, especially in the realm of knowledge and information. And I think the big question is, how is this going to change how we learn, how we share what we know?
Yeah, that's a good question. A big one.
It is. And it's something we all need to be thinking about. Because the future is being built right now, and we all have a role to play in shaping it. So stay curious, keep exploring, and as always, happy diving.